guys, this is the start of a new series I'm going to do every so often called the Demo Reel, which is basically me playing through the latest demos on Steam. Today we're going to look at Orcs Must Die, which can only be described as a tower defense game in a third-person perspective. A really interesting game, thoroughly enjoyable, so I'll take a look at it. I've already played through the demo, but I am still rubbish, so don't expect greatness. This game is $11.99 to pick up on Steam. I'll put a link in the description below this video, but of course I'll repeat myself at the end anyway because that's what I normally do. So, after this is finished loading, we should have a little cutscene for you to watch. Here's a bit of the story.
I've spent 300 years fighting for the Order. I've killed thousands of Orcs and defended dozens of rifts. And this is how it ends. One slip and a kobold's blood, and my skull cracks open on the gatehouse steps. So now the task of defending this fortress falls to my apprentice. That's it then. The world is doomed.
So after that little comical cutscene, we get into the game. So from what I gathered from playing through the most of the demo before I ended up quitting because I'm so rubbish, I gathered that there's different maps and different sections, and you've got to protect these rifts from the oncoming horde of orcs. So if you didn't see that, this is the spellbook, so this progresses as you go through the levels. You get new traps and spells to deter the orc invaders. So we have a spike trap, a tar trap, is that, yeah? A sword and a crossbow. So basically before each level you get this this period now, as long as you like, to set up, as it were, the traps for the orcs to be attacked by. So the spike trap is fairly obvious, and the tar trap just slows them down, so that'll that'll do for now. So yes, so we'll have the sword to start off with. In fact, we'll have the crossbow, and we press G and we begin. You can zoom in with the crossbow so we can get some good headshots. You get a normal attack, so that's just the normal left click, and the right click sends out a larger attack, which, as you can see, the bar at the blue bar at the top depletes every time it's used. So unfortunately you're gonna you have to withstand the horrible sound of me clicking. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so there's health potions and whatnot, stuff like that. And as you can see on the mini-map, you can see that you get 20 attempts of the rift, so I mean, it allows 20 orcs to go through before it's game over, basically. And you get a certain amount of waves. In this level it's 3, as you can see there. And you get this little leeway time where you can quickly sell some traps. If you don't do that, you can still set up traps during the game anyway, for just a quick put down. Let's see if we can get any headshots. I do like the graphic style of this game. It's cartoony yet quite good. It's like the, in a way, the new Prince of Persia. Well, I say new, it was a couple of years ago now, but the last one. I'll probably show you death in a second, because, as I said before, not that great at this game. As you can see by this is the right click for the sword, so that just bashes all the approaching orcs back, which is awfully helpful when there's quite a few. And I'll show you death. There you go. There, I died. Instant respawn. There's no limit on respawns that I know of. You can see there, 8 went through the portal there. So yeah, we're not doing so great so far, but hopefully we'll get through this round without failing, otherwise I'll have to restart the video, which is really annoying because you don't want to watch me just do the same level over and over again until I do it, so step up your game. I'm sure the people who have already bought this game probably know a lot more than me and are probably shouting at me right now for not doing a certain thing I'm sure I'm missing. Manic clicking, that's all I've got into. Yeah, I can't say I've ever really got into tower defense games as such, but this one really has grown on me due to the uniqueness of it, and it is truly an awesome game, just in every sense of the word, and it's funny. I mean, if it took itself too seriously, it would just be kind of just a bit dull. The fact that it's Orcs, kind of, I guess that's WoW and more like a mythical thing, but still. Oh, I don't know what I was going with there. No, 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 no. Not good, not good. See if we can fight these back. Hopefully they don't die. Final wave. Health going low, only 5 rifts. This is going to cut it short. And we're good. We do a little dance at the end as well. So, that was the first round or level, I think it is. I'm not too sure how it works in here. You get a skull rating each go, and then a cutscene, a loading screen comes, and this tells you, basically explains the next weapon you get. As you can see here, it's a spike wall, so similar to the spike on the floor, just comes out of the wall, and I'll show you the mechanics of that in a second. Alrighty, so we open up the spellbook again and select our new spells. As you can see, we have an extra slot on our spellbook, but I don't think after this round it increases anymore, so something's got to give. And we have this little buddy here who helps us out, Paladin Guardian. So the wall, pretty good, to be honest. You see here, it shows you the area that it'll affect. It's not constantly happening, so every time they go over it, it'll trigger, but I mean, it's still a fairly good blockade, as it were. Oh, and you get a certain amount that you can drop. Obviously you can't go absolutely mad. You can see that in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. Okay, got enough for one more? Yep, that'll do. Actually, we'll put it as a final line of defense after I've failed miserably. Okay, we're good. Let's start this off. The minimap gives you a slight indication on which way the barrage are coming from. Here you can see the. I'll try and focus up the camera. It's a bit shaky at the minute because of my obsessive clicking and zooming in. So yeah, the wall works fairly well. You can see here, look, yeah, it stops them pretty good in their tracks. I mean, obviously the mode where you unlock it is obviously designed for the wall. As you can see, this is just one corridor, and the wall spikes obviously cover each of these areas. So that's really what it was made for. As you move through the game, you use more unique ways of using each trap. So there's 4 waves in this mode, this level, sorry. It's time from this side. Awful aiming. Absolutely obliterated by the wall spikes there. Extra points for headshots, I believe. lag spike there. Doing a lot better this round. Probably, yeah, probably helped to the incredible wall spikes, and of course my mad skills, which is of course a lie. Right, third wave. Will we get it from both sides? Or just one? Probably both, yeah, because both of the gates are through. That was pretty much common sense. Let's see if we can pop. This is going to be a difficult one here. Pop some off early. Of course I can't even hit them because I'm so bad at aiming. Sorry, yeah, once again, sorry for the clicking. I'm sure it's really, really loud on the microphone. Can't really help that. I really need to buy a silent mouse. Is that a thing? I guess it's called click for a reason. Look at that, my paladin absolutely rinsing everyone. Crazy, crazy clicking. Okay, fourth round, so we get a bit of recuperation time. And yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the setup currently, so I guess we could slow them down a bit, seeing as we have 5,000 money. I guess it's money. So let's just stop these fuckers in their tracks. Alright, that should do it. And maybe just throw in a tar just for the hell of it, somewhere. On both of the doors. Okay. We're ready. Let's do this. It's going to be the biggest round of all. Craziness. The extra defense is clearly working as intended, but not as well as intended. Not good, not good, not good. Crazy, crazy. Wow. I'd love to see a counter of how many orcs there are at one point. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, we are done. Look at that. Round 2 taken. Well, level 2. Don't know how it works. Full skulls. That was good. Enjoyed that. So here we go. The bomb barrel. So pretty self-explanatory. Just put the bomb down and shoot it and explode. So that's not a permanent one like the others. So probably a cheaper price, I would imagine. I can't remember off the top of my head, so we'll have a look in 2 seconds when it's all loaded and done. Right. Right, so we have the bomb barrel. So we're getting rid of the tar, even though I'm sure all the fanboys and players of this game who are a lot better than me will probably have a go at me for getting rid of the tar, because I'm sure it's really amazing. But I'm just a big fan of the wall spikes. So just a quick setup. Enough money. Oh, not good. Alright, that'll do. This is probably a really awful setup. So 5 rounds on this one. Actually, when I played this before, I couldn't get through this round, so if I do end up dying again and losing the rift, I'll just round the game up, because there isn't much else to look after this, so it's just telling you to buy the full game. But it would be nice to get through this round, so we'll see. I do know it does get increasingly hard. Oh yes, it's crossbow orcs as well, which is always everyone's best friend. So they can do ranged attacks. Always go melee is always a risk, because I know I'm just going to fail. Always trust the crossbow. Oh, not looking good. See if we can find some health. Yeah, we're most definitely running low on health on this one. This could be possible death here, and this wouldn't look good on me. Use our Sword of Mightiness. It's kind of like Takeshi's Castle, if you've ever watched that, if you live in the UK, or I guess wherever else they broadcast it. But I mean, it's like the last one survives, like through all the obstacles and things like that, and that's a death. Bit of a weird respawn place. That was 5 that went through then. Ooh. Okay, so now we've got a chance to put our last line of defense in with our 5,000 money that we just received. Oops. Stack it up, basically. That should do it. So, 4th round out of 5, so I think this is where I failed before, because I foolishly didn't put any more defenses out. God, just firing into the wind. I'm just getting a bit iffy right now. I do like the controls. It's very simple. Right click, click scroll, and WASD. That's pretty much it. And spacebar to jump. I did plug in my Xbox 360 controller, and of course the controls then were really, really hectic. So obviously it is sort of in a way a keybind game due to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you can scroll through the weapons. But yeah, every single button on the Xbox controller was taken, so it was quite hectic. I mean, it probably would take a bit of getting used to, but I don't know, I prefer the controller. So obviously you've got the mouse movement going from a camera and stuff like that. It's just a lot easier. Oh, not good. I think we got through the 4th round though. See if we can stack it up again. I'll show you the functionality of this barrel, because last time I just aimlessly shot and it blew it up. Let's see if we can shoot the other guys while missing the barrel. And and barrel explosion. Not the most effective thing in the world, but it's there. If that spellbook gets filled up, I'm sure this game gets really insane, and you obviously get like a perfect setup for personal preference. Grab at health and try and defend them off, but it's not looking good. Hopefully this is our last lot. Oh, I was mistaken. Here comes a load more. And that's it. There we go. I actually did it. I didn't do it last time, so that was the first time for me. And 2 skulls. Pretty bad, but pretty sure that, yep, that's the end of the demo. So I'll round it up. In conclusion, Orcs Must Die. Absolutely brilliant game. Interesting idea. Great controls. It was brought to you by Robot Entertainment, published by Microsoft Studios. So that's $11.99 on Steam, link in the description below this video. It's also on XBLA, Xbox Live Arcade, for a price that I did not look up, unfortunately, but it's probably around the $11.99 area. So yeah, great game, pick it up. Follow me on Steam and Twitter, do all that kind of stuff. Have your say on what you want me to do in the channel. Leave me PMs, write comments, I read it all, so really appreciate it. And yeah, let me know what you think of this idea of playing demos through and kind of giving you my overview of the game. I'll certainly be picking this one up because it's excellent. So yeah, that was the demo reel. Review coming some point this week, so enjoy that, and I'll see you next time.